Hi Lux Travelers, welcome back to my channel. Jade here with Lux Travel. We are a boutique luxury travel agency curating door-to-door itineraries for our discerning clients to enjoy the best each destination has to offer. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. If you are new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button if you enjoy this type of hotel reviews and stay experience sharing in all the best properties in the world. We have hundreds of videos already on our site. On our YouTube channel, we have a membership only area where unpublished videos are available to members, and we also post weekly for all the new resorts and hotels videos here. If you need any assistance to book your stay, all our clients enjoy VIP benefits at all the preferred hotels and resort partners around the world. Only the best ones are our preferred partners. You can contact me via my email address linked down below. We also have Maldives 7 nights package on our website, which is justluxtravelco.com/bookings. That address will also be in the description box and also at the bottom of the screen. So I'm super excited that I got to spend a week here for the second visit in Cheval Blanc Randheli for my birthday. I just turned 32 this year, and Cheval Blanc Randheli is one of my favorite properties in Maldives and in the world. I think the service is great. It's really anticipated, personalized, and no request is too much. They also try their best to make your stay as pleasant and as surprise, with different elements of surprise, and as sweet as possible, such as the different night coffee art in front of the villa door. You'll see some examples of that when through the later parts of the video. The different massive croissant pastry items that are brought out by chef in the morning during breakfast time. That's in addition to a really massive choice of selections that you can order from at breakfast, and also you have the buffet spread as well. So these small things, they are really doing that to make your stay as pleasant as possible. They also bring daily treats to your kitchenette, pantry area, with either pastries or fruits, and most of the time bit of both every single day, plus sweets. So here on the video you can see there are a school of eagle ray. It's quite common to see in this around this island. Randheli is composed of 6 different islands to make up for the Cheval Blanc Randheli. You have the owner's villa, which is a private island buyout. Then you have a spa island, which we kind of commute to quite frequently. We were here for 7 nights, and I think we at least have gone to the spa island 5 days during our stay. We had each had 2 deep tissue massages. Both were amazing. I was super impressed by my therapist, and so did my husband. And he's not easy to please. So I think it's a really skilled therapist selections that they have working here at the spa at Gerlan. Then you have the main island with all the restaurant outlets. This is where I'm starting this as the lounge for the Seaplane, when you can wait here for departure, but the staff try to take you to the platform to board as like you depart from your villa as late as possible to avoid any waiting time here, even though it's a very nice and comfortable air conditioned area. One thing I also really appreciate is that when you actually arriving and departing from your Seaplane transfer, you actually have a departure gift with macaroons. That's something I think very thoughtful to take away with you on your trip out. And upon arrival to your villa, you have a massive spread of different selections of welcome amenities that's created by the resort to welcome your stay. I did not take photos. I did take photos, but not YouTube-sized and ratioed videos for my birthday celebration amenities. It was just really beautiful. You can check out on my Instagram, but because I was debating whether I wanted to do another video at Cheval Blanc or not, I think I passed maybe at least 3 or 4 days at the resort thinking that I wasn't going to do a video, and then I thought, okay, I should do another video just because I wanted to provide an updated version, even though not so much has changed. So this is the dive center next to Dilani restaurant, which is all located at the end of the jetty. The dive center has a selection of different water sports equipment, snorkeling, rash guards, swimming shorts, and as well as some kids beach toys to buy when you want to have something of your own. Otherwise, dive center also provides complimentary snorkeling kit with all of these equipments that you need for complimentary use during your stay. Then for diving, there's some famous dive sites close by, like the Christmas tree Tila, and here you have a beautiful view of arriving Cheval Blanc branded private seaplane. So the seaplane configuration, which you'll also see on this video, is more of that business class as comparing to the normal TMA or Manta seaplane. It is not so crowded, it is not so hot. If you have experienced that, you'll know what I mean. Usually once you aboard the plane, it gets very hot, and once you start flying, it gets cooler, but not the case with the Cheval Blanc seaplane. It is less hot for sure than the TMA ones. as we are walking towards the main area of the first island of the resort, you'll see the surf stimulator on the right hand side. Stick around and check out it in action with someone surfing to at the end of my video, because we had someone show us like to do the surf stimulator. And after you pass through the resort sign, you have really beautiful space with the different greeneries, vegetations. This way is to the main pool. It is in square shape, so actually between me and my husband, I always call it the square pool. But then he asked me, why you have to call it a square pool? Can you tell me another pool here? Actually, this is the main pool. There is one more pool that he also knows what I'm talking about. It is on the spa island, so it's not in the main part of the resort. You have to go to the spa island to see the other pool, which is kind of a more elongated size of your private pool. If you have seen my previous video, or like other pictures and videos of the resort, you'll know how massive is the private pool. So mostly no one is ever here at the main pool, but it's definitely a good spot to spend some time after breakfast, and also to wait for the sunset, because sunset right next to the west side of the pool, it's a prime spot for that. And we also come here to have some wine in bottles and stuff. You do have a wine chiller, but yeah, like I said, was here for about 8 days, so we wanted to just do different things, and we have so much things that we also would like to do when we do come back for the resort next time. The service is really good here at the pool. There is no such buttons to request for service, which means the staff is always on the lookout to see if you need anything. And the amenity with like the waters and stuff, they are in a iced chiller, and they provide several bottles in the chiller along with the Evian facial spray to keep you cool. I think it's really sweet and really thoughtful, just kind of like everything else at the resort. Is the white bar. It's sort of a bar and evening setup of the white restaurant where we have breakfast, and we pretty much ate here every single night except the theme night with Maldivian dinner. So this would be our favorite choice. It has a really magnified selections of menu items from all different cuisines: Indian, Thai, Chinese, Japanese, Italian, Mediterranean, Arabic, you name it. They are also really flexible to make anything that's off the menu, so definitely super customized. Dining is something that I think sometimes gets a little hard for me, because I don't like complicated items that much, because I don't eat everything. There's a lot of things I don't eat. So especially having been traveling and staying in resorts most of the time in a year, sometimes I want really simple things that you can not find in the resorts, such like street food and stuff. And you can definitely request that here at Cheval Blanc Randheli White Bar. They are also available to bring cuisines from other restaurant menus to wherever you choose to sit. So super personalized service. And from this way, you'll see the reception on the right hand side soon. We only come here when we are settling bill. Other than that, really don't have to visit this area much. You also have a concept store that has different resort wares and also customized items like the Hublot Cheval Blanc watch with the resort theme colors and other personalized things, jewelries and souvenirs over here. This is the water sports desk. They have, one area to store all of these toys on one side, and then also they have more up front. All the non-motorized water sports activities are included, and other things are extra. On the other side, it's Le Paddock. It's the teenager club. We spend tons of time here, me and my husband, because we are kind of like big kids, and we play video games, VR, and other games like billiard, ping pong after dinner most of the time. So the gym is separated to two sides. You have one side, which is where I am. It's like a Pilates room. It has some additional equipment that some of them you can also find on the other side of the Petite Gym, because that's the name of the gym. It's Le Petit Gym. It is not large, by the name of it, but I think the equipments are here for any needs that you need, because I have pretty much came every day and I've never seen anyone else here. I have seen once in a different time that I was not here, that there was somebody else here, but that's pretty much it. You have also another room with the different spinner equipments. This is the entrance for the fine dining French restaurant, 1947. So as soon as you enter, you have your welcome cocktail here. There's a large wine room and also a cigar room on the other side. And then it's fixed course menu, of course, I think you could have guessed. So this is the outside garden area of 1947, and I want to show this is because, as part of the resort, even the fine dining restaurant is very accommodating as well, unlike most of the fine dining restaurants, which has so much requirements. But yeah, they are willing to also have a beautiful table set up for you outside or where you want to dine. And then the boutique is a Japanese restaurant. It has teppanyaki as well as other options on the menu for Japanese food. This is Le Carousel. This is the kids club. It has a toddler room, kids room, and then the pool with different slides. It looks really fun. I wish Rania was here to enjoy this facility, but we will definitely bring her next time when we visit. So this time it was just a adults only getaway for me and my husband. Here's the extensive activities that they are scheduled and providing for kids to enjoy a beautiful and eventful stay, as well as the parents. So, as on the first island after the seaplane arrival that we just went through with all the dining outlets and everything, as you saw, there was also patang to play on the ground, and now I'm going to go through to the second island. The second island has some island water villas that are, best of both worlds. You have some sandy area and sandy entrance, and then to your villa that is located over the water. So we had stayed here in Villa 27 as well before we moved to completely over water to Villa 30. So this on the sunrise side during the southwest monsoon season, it is definitely calmer, and on the west side is a little bit windier. So now this is the second part of my stay, so I am going to show you the water villa that we're in, because I've already checked out from the island water villa. Island water villa is like one category higher than the lagoon villa, and then water villa, which is the one I'm currently on, and then the water villa would be the entry category. Personally, I think I like water villa just because it is easier for me to snorkel. That's like one thing I do every single day when I am in Maldives. I may not even get into pool on one of these days, but I will get into the ocean every single day. So it kind of works out perfect for me. Just the cheapest the room will do for me. Based on my personal preference, but for my husband, he prefers beach villas. Okay, now we are on the jetty to get to our island. Now we are located on the third island, and here you can see some water villas on our way there. As just outside of this area, one day I had came here around between 4 to 5 p.m. and I saw a pod of dolphins. Now, it's not my first time seeing pod of dolphins during snorkeling, but every single time it's super magical. And it has been not that many times. It has been 3 times. One time was not in Maldives, 2 other time was in the Maldives, and within the time that we're in the Maldives, this was like the clearest and closest and the longest I had swim with them. That happened right here on the other side that I just show you in Randheli. It's a small area of putting green on Randheli. It's called Randheli putting green, and it's a nice area if you want to just get a swing out with some lounge chairs and areas to rest. A nice place to get some sun actually, although there's just so much beautiful place to rest and lounge out, so that's why you don't see anyone here. But had this been in a different location, maybe outside of Maldives, I'm sure this will be a place where people come out every day. And next to Randheli Putting Green, you also have our villa, and there's also a private beach area, which I'll show you later. It's called Randheli Beach. So we're staying in Villa 30. So as soon as you enter, you can see that it's really massive villa. I like that on the right hand side we have a powder room. This directly connects to the private pool area, so you don't have to go through the AC conditioned indoor area to get to the bathroom. You can just come here. It's always prepared with fresh pool towels should you need anything else, even though outside there's always new pool towels as well after housekeeping service during breakfast. And then on the other side there's the half kitchen. I just want to show you that if you did not know that these rooms exist, you'll never find out that there are something behind the walls, because it's designed to be camouflaged basically. And here we have a full fridge that has lots of things inside, because like I said, they provide so much amenities for you during your stay. And it's not just once, it's like every single day that there's something new here. Because of the fridge and microwave, I also find it's like very easy to bring send food that you do not finish to the villa. Some resorts ask me to sign liability waiver. I'm happy to sign that. They don't ask you to do that here. And when I ask them to send, take away stuff, then they're happy to send it over to the villa. And here is the mini bar and wine cellar area. I want to also share, in the fridge and also on the counter, all the non-alcoholic items are included except the eye mask. So there's also eye mask in the fridge. It's kept frozen here, but everything else, when it comes to snacks, the soft drinks, coconut water, which I drink every single day, they are all included and replenished once a day. Here's our beautiful bedroom area. I really like the taupe bedding. It really fits the whole resort the whole resort aesthetic. So most of the resorts have like one side of the sink where you can have his and her sink, but on here it's completely on two separate sides, and each side has your own extended area of vanity. I think I've not even sat on that chair ever during my past 2 stays here, because there's just so much space to sit. And like, for example, also the lounge in front of the TV, we have like, wanted to make a point that I've sat there, so I sat there once towards the last 2 days or last day of our stay here. And they also provide these espadrilles for yours to keep, complimentary, his and hers, as well as just different keepsake stuff like the hairbands and some guerlain, facial creams. And to go outside, you have a massive pool that's definitely a very comfortable size. I don't care who you are, it's a comfortable size for anyone on this planet, because I know some people are like me that loves only really massive private pools, which is absolutely very hard to find, not easy and not cheap to find. Anyone would be happy here at Cheval Blanc Randheli for that. Here is a seating area. Sometimes we come here to have snacks, some have drinks, and downstairs you have 2 lounge chairs in the sun or in the shade, depends on whether you want to open up the umbrella or not. Also, this is one of the examples of the coffee art for us to come back to after dinner. And we were here during the Moon Festival, which is like the largest and closest time that the full moon is to Earth. So I am Chinese, and in China we have mooncake during this festival. It symbolizes union, so anyone who works outside of the country, works outside of your hometown, will go back to your hometown and have dinner with your relatives and family. So I am obviously not in China this year, actually, because I haven't lived full-time in China for the past 17 years. I've not really spent or celebrated Moon Festival until this year in Cheval Blanc, because they have, as the daily amenity on that day, they provided a full large case of mooncake for the staff at the guests at Cheval Blanc. Here is the Randheli beach. I think it's a very beautiful, calm, and nice addition on the beach, because usually in this section many people might be staying in overwater villa, and if you want to also dip your feet on the sand, you can just come here. There's refrigerated water bottles and additional towels and ice cold towels for you, and just some really relaxing time. There's also different orchid gardens around islands, and there's banana gardens. And then as we mentioned, we go to the spa island quite often, so we take the Donny, and the Donny drops us off at the spa island. The spa island has a spa pool, and a bar restaurant that serves healthy food. And there are so much different items to use that's stocked in your private treatment room. When we're not having the massages, we are using hammam, the hot stone room, as well as the ice plunge. Spa Island is also a great place for snorkeling, so I did come here many times for snorkeling as well. Okay, the sixth island. This is called Makuru, which is the original name for the island, and it's still kept under this name. It has 2 paddle tennis courts and 2 tennis courts, as well as a setup for CrossFit. I think the access to the beach is really beautiful here. It has different areas that you can go to the beach because it's a beautiful natural island. And I love this island edition as part of the resort accessible islands. So I would definitely want to come here next time to maybe do some CrossFit and then go dip directly into the beach. And it has comfortable changing facilities, bathroom as well. There's also always pros to play with should you want to have someone to play with you for tennis or paddle.